Hello friends, welcome to Car Comparos. I am your host Vishal. In the last few days you must have noticed that we have compared the new Santro with various cars in its segment. When put against other vehicles, the Santro has more than once proved to be the better car. However, the Santro isn't foolproof. If you think we made this video to lambaste the Santro, then we have also made a separate video highlighting the good points of the Santro. The link for the same is shared in the description below. No car is perfect, and hence we made this video to highlight the shortcomings of the Santro. If Hyundai had taken the pains to understand its customers better, then the Santro would have come out as a far superior product. So what are the shortcomings, lost opportunities and niggles with the new Santro? Let's find out in this 2018 Santro Negatives video by Car Comparos. For getting notifications about our future videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon. इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखने के लिए नीचे दिए गए लिंक पे क्लिक करें.
Automatic gearbox. Most of the Santro owners will be first-time car buyers. Most of them may learn to drive in this car. A lot of them will assume that buying the automatic and driving it is an easy task. However, for a newbie, learning to drive an AMT is a risk in itself. More often than not, these cars roll back on an incline if the brakes aren't applied. On city incline as well as mountain roads, one has to smartly control the AMT cars using the handbrake. However, the newbies will have a tough task doing this. If a buyer learns to drive on an automatic, he will not have the experience of driving the manual and using the clutch. Due to this, the car may roll back and hit the car or bike behind. AMTs have hill hold feature, however the Santro doesn't offer it as well.
Mileage. If Hyundai betters this aspect of the car than other car makers, then it can become the number one automaker in India. The Santro's ARAI mileage is 20.3 kmpl, which is around 1.6 kmpl less than the Swift's, 3.5 kmpl lower than the Tiagos, and 0.6 kmpl less than the Ignis. Even the Baleno boasts 1.1 kmpl better mileage. All these cars also have a bigger and more powerful 1.2 litre petrol engine. These cars also are bigger than the Santro. How is it then that Hyundai couldn't eke out more mileage from the Santro? It is because the company has used its old 1.1 litre motor with the Santro and not the new age 1.2 litre Kappa series engine. Agreed that the 1.1 litre has been extensively reworked, but it is no match for the new engines. Due to this age-old engine, not only has the mileage suffered, but also the pickup. Before buying a new car, you can check your old car's valuation by clicking on the cars24.com link given in the description box below. Cars24 offers you the advantage of instant payment, free RC transfer without any follow-up, and special resale price, especially for Car Comparos viewers, through the link given below. So free yourself from the hassle of haggling and follow-ups with used car dealers and enjoy the convenience of an end-to-end transaction in a single visit to a Cars24 dealership.
Pickup and smoothness. Take a closer look and you'll understand that though Hyundai has better 1.2 litre Kappa engines in its fold, it still preferred to use the old 1.1. Every month, scores of Accents, Grand i10s and Elite i20s have this engine fitted in their bay, so it is obvious that this motor has been localized heavily. The Kappa 2 has 14 PS of additional power and 16 Nm more torque when compared to the 1.1. When Hyundai discontinued the i10 last year, the 1.1 was also retired. Then why did Hyundai resurrect this engine? Agreed that this engine may be a tad more affordable than the Kappa 2, but as it was never better than the old competing engines, forget the new ones. It is likely that Hyundai may use the Kappa 2 with the Santro when the time for the facelift comes. When the i10 was launched 10 years ago, this strategy may have worked, however it may not work now. If you peer closer, doesn't this all-new Santro look more like the i10 facelift? This Santro is after all only 1mm longer than the i10 and 1mm taller too. Not only is the platform the same, but also the engine, gearbox, suspension have got only slight updates. Only the Santro nameplate has been given. Ride and handling. Compared to the older Santro, the new one has got a much better suspension. However, when compared to the Tiago and Ignis, it still has got some ground to cover. The suspension is set on the softer side and hence the new Santro bobs and pitches over speed breakers and potholes. Even while cornering, there is a lot of body roll and the car understeers quite easily. The steering too is lifeless and devoid of any feedback. Due to this, driving the vehicle is similar to driving your washing machine. Those who aren't enthusiasts and are not fans of driving on winding roads will have no issues with the new Santro. However, if you are an enthusiast, in this budget you will get much better handling cars. Features. In the name of cost cutting, Hyundai has removed certain features from the new Santro. These include a tilt adjustable steering wheel, height adjustable driver's seat, centrally located power window switches with no backlight function, and last but not the least, alloy wheels. Even the top spec Santro, which costs more than Rs 6 lakh on road, gets ugly wheel caps. In terms of safety, there are no ISOFIX child seat mount points. Even the Baleno and Ignis base versions have this feature. There could also be LED DRLs. These, while not adding much to the overall cost, look good and customers have time and again appreciated such additions. Verdict. All in all, the new Santro is a good option for many and not so good for others. If you really like driving, there are many better cars in the market than the Santro. These cars also have a much better pickup like the Freestyle, Tiago and Swift. However, if you want to go from point A to point B, need a reliable car which has good interiors as well as features, then the Santro is the best option for you. If you want us to point out the good, bad things in other cars, please like this video. This will intimate us that such videos are in demand. Do register your thoughts in the comments section below.